Tyus Jones, the market's top remaining guard, agreed to a one-year, $3.3 million deal with the Phoenix Suns. Jones is a huge addition to the Suns. The Suns, they struggled without a true point guard last season, and now they're going to be getting one, as Jones averaged 12 points and 7.3 assists for the Washington Wizards in the 2023-2024 season. He will now get a chance to contribute and help the Suns get over the top. The Suns had only the veterans minimum available to offer Jones, and they struggled with this signing. Jones will now give the Suns exactly what they needed: a true point guard, making the weapons of Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and Bradley Beal even more dangerous. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how the Suns addressed exactly what they needed this offseason, which could very well catapult them into championship contention for this season. If y'all can do me a favor, please drop a like on the video. It helps it a ton. And also, please subscribe to the channel for more Suns and NBA content just like this. Tyus Jones had an assist-to-turnover ratio of 7.35 last season, the highest of any player in a season since individual turnovers were first tracked in 1997-1978, according to ESPN Stats and Information. In that span, Jones has the three highest marks in a season: 7.04 in 2021-2022 and 6.96 in 2018-2019. Jones is going to give the Suns a steady floor general for this season. Jones did speak to ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski on why he chose Phoenix, and I quote, "The chance to play for the Phoenix Suns made the most sense on a lot of levels to me and my family, beginning with the way Matt Ishbia and the front office recruited me, to how coach Mike Budenholzer showed me how I can significantly impact a team that has a real opportunity to challenge for an NBA title as their starting point guard." Now, there's been plenty of talk surrounding the Suns and what they could potentially look like on the floor with a true point guard alongside the star trio of Durant, Beal, and Booker. We're now going to get that answer. And with this move, it will now likely push Grayson Allen to a bench role, according to Gamble, as Allen inked a 4-year, $70 million extension before the Suns' most recent playoff run. This is going to add a surge in scoring to Phoenix's bench and will allow Phoenix to have one of their three stars to be on the floor at all times. Allen will still be able to see a good chunk of open looks as he did last season, so this move helps the Suns starters and the bench unit as well. After turning the ball over at some of the highest rates in the league last season, the Suns snagged two veteran point guards, Tyus Jones and even before that, Monte Morris, which was another huge addition for them. They both have extremely high assist-to-turnover ratios to settle the offense while hopefully limiting turnovers. Tyus Jones and Monte Morris assist-to-turnover ratio rankings among qualified NBA players over the years. In 2023-2024, Jones was first. Morris had 9.86 across 29 games. In the 2022-2023 season, Jones was first, Morris was second. In the 2021-2022 season, Jones was first, Morris was fifth. And in the 2020-2021 season, Jones was first, Morris was second. Those are some great numbers to look at if you're a Phoenix Suns fan. All signs point to Phoenix starting their first true point guard since Chris Paul, which is going to instantly help this team over the long haul. Now guys, before I continue on with this video, I do want to say that today's video is sponsored by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino. Are you looking for a new book this basketball season? If so, BetUS is the answer. They have an 125% sign-up bonus up to $2,000, fast and easy deposit and withdrawal process, and they also offer you 10% back on your net losses twice a year. BetUS is the sportsbook I use, and guys, they got great odds all around. And right now, one bet that I got my eye on, the Phoenix Suns winning the NBA championship. Look at the odds that you can get Phoenix at right now. They have plus 3,500 odds to win the championship. That is crazy to me. They're behind the likes of the Lakers and the Warriors. This is insane value. I like this value for the Suns. You just put $100 on that, you can win $3,500. Before this number trickles up, I mean, this is just overall really good value to get the Suns at. So that's something that I'm looking at. BetUS, check them out if you haven't already. Sign up. It does help support the channel. Thank you to BetUS Sportsbook and Casino for sponsoring today's video. So when you look at this Suns team, I mean, this is the first time, I want to say since the bubble season, that the franchise has been largely written off by the national media and fans alike. And I mean, it's represented by their championship odds right now. If the Suns do want to, in fact, be a championship contender this season and compete in a very, very crowded Western Conference, it is going to come down to a couple of things. Firstly, can Mike Budenholzer get everybody on the same page and make things gel? Secondly, can the Suns' big three truly flourish together, stay healthy, and take that next step as a unit? And then lastly, when you look at Tyus Jones and Monte Morris, is that enough? And can they truly be the stabilizers and give the Suns the point guard help that they desperately need? If that happens and all goes right for the Suns, I mean, they could very well win it all. We could see them have just a jump like the T-Wolves did last season. So the Suns, you look at what they came into this offseason needed. They now have two high-quality point guards who can distribute the ball, shoot in their own right, and make those crucial decisions in crunch time. Get the ball to the right players' hands, and you're going to partner that with, obviously, Kevin Durant, still one of the best players in the world. Devin Booker, same with him. Bradley Beal, can he stay healthy over a full season? And Coach Budenholzer. There's a lot to be excited about, and I think this is going to be a very good season for the Phoenix Suns, and they could very well end up surprising a lot of people that have prematurely written them off, because really, going into the season, there hasn't been that same buzz, that same chatter about the Suns winning the championship. They have indeed fallen under the radar, and now we're going to see if the Phoenix Suns can kind of restore some of that lost stock and prove to people that they do have what it takes to run the gauntlet, get out of the West, and win this whole thing. So in a few weeks, I mean, the Suns, they've gone from having almost everything but a solid point guard rotation to now having two of the best available ball handlers in the league, really. They made the most out of what they had to work with. You know, bringing in Monte Morris and Tyus Jones especially, I think is going to be insane value for the Suns when you look at this thing from a big picture standpoint. As you look at the Suns starting lineup, it's projected to now being Tyus Jones, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Yusuf Nurkic, so a lot more balance there. And then their bench unit is projected to look like Monte Morris, Grayson Allen, Royce O'Neal, Bol, and Mason Plumlee. So again, I like the fact that Grayson Allen is now moved to the bench. He's going to add some offensive punch, offensive firepower from that bench, which is going to help just balance things out for the Suns team. I know a lot of people aren't as high on the Phoenix Suns, especially after they went out the way that they did against the Timberwolves, but I still think the Suns team, they can end up doing some big things. I think, you know, bringing in the pieces that they did, although it seems minor, are going to make big differences. And, you know, Budenholzer, been a big fan of his as well. So I think the Phoenix Suns, they will be a very interesting team to monitor. Let me know your thoughts. The Phoenix Suns, are you high on this team going into this season? Do you think their additions are enough to get them over the top? And how do you think Tyus Jones is going to factor into everything? Let me know your expectations for the Suns for this upcoming 2024-2025 season, guys. That is it for me. This is Lucas signing off. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, I will catch you all again in the next video.